Welcome to the Coffee Club. We hoist our cups and then glug glug. A finer group of friends you will not meet. Coffee Club.
Well, Coffee Club on a Friday morning, July 29th, on air at 105.3 Coyote Country. And also on our Facebook Live for Coyote Country, the SNOOZEBUSTER Facebook Live, and a YouTube page if you can search and find it. We have some good guests. Going to be a fun morning today, Josh.
Yes, 50s in Focus is happening the rest of the week, and so we're going to talk more with Chautauqua and Humanities Nebraska about some of the events that they got going on here. Pretty much learning the history of the 50s and how relevant and it plays a role in today.
So let's start off with introducing our guests, Christy and Lanil, joining us here. Christy, welcome in from Humanities Nebraska. So tell us a little bit about your role and what you do.
Well, I don't know. I'm always I guess officially I'm a program manager. I run the Chautauqua program for Humanities Nebraska. But I had somebody on the radio once call me the Chautauqua Wrangler.
Chautauqua Wrangler,
keep everything going in the right direction. So, so I work with all these great scholars, and I just try to get the trains running on time and get them all in the right spot at the right time. So,
and you brought Lanil with you.
Yeah.
Tell us about Lanil here.
Well, Lanil is a great scholar, a great person, and he's going to portray Thurgood Marshall for us on Saturday night, and do some sessions about the fight for civil rights, and that with his colleague Becky Stone, who will be portraying Rosa Parks also on Saturday night.
All right, as part of the Humanities, Lanil, thank you for being here.
Thank you. It's a privilege.
Welcome to Coffee Club.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and what gets you to McCook, Nebraska.
I'm a city boy. I was born in New Orleans and raised in San Francisco, and then came back east to Washington, D.C., and now I'm living in rural Virginia and married to a farmer's daughter. Mm-hmm. So I'm on the farm every day, and started my career as a college professor in 1969, and still at it at Virginia State University and the College of William and Mary. So it's a privilege to be here.
Well, thank you, and we're going to have some fun today with everybody here.
I also portray Darth Vader, by the way. When
You
James
do?
Earl Jones is busy, yeah.
Oh, well,
Oh, wow.
you know, I mean,
Right spot.
we haven't had our
Welcome,
Star
young
Wars
Jedi.
reference yet this week, so that's good. So. Nick the cop, but not in uniform today. How you doing?
No, I actually have a day off, so.
So on your day off, the boys said, "Hey, let's go to Coffee Club."
Boy
right?
said, hey, let's go to Coffee Club, Dad. So I said, all right, let's go.
So what time did you have to get up? Get ready to go.
I got up about 5:30 because, I had to do the hair. But
I know what you mean.
Jameson got up about 6:10, and we were out the door by 6:20.
Nice. And you all studied the topics for today, right?
We studied the topics. He read them to me on the way in.
Jay, how you doing, buddy? We'll get you a mic there. So about ready to get back for school. I mean, August around the corner, buddy.
I want to go.
Spoken like a true dude, right?
You ever thought about getting into radio?
Do you want to get a job in radio?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He said
let me
he's
tell you
thought about
this.
getting in, but he's a little bit too big to fit in the radio.
Yeah. The thing about radio is you don't make a lot of money, but you'll never work a day in your life. So it's pretty good. Jim Allen also joining us here in the studio from Quality Urgent Care. And
Yes.
you saw the topics today. And,
I did.
And we're glad to have you. What's been going on in your world lately?
Just we're busy, so
Yeah?
our summer never really slowed down this year. So that's a good problem to have, I guess.
So you haven't been on any hunting trips?
I have not. I went on a motorcycle trip or drove around Lake Michigan on my motorcycle. My wife and I did. So
How was that?
That was good. It's a beautiful place up there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just proud of myself that I haven't been to urgent care all summer.
Careful, Kenna. Summer's not over yet.
Yeah.
It's a good day for us and a bad day for you if you have to come out to our place.
That's precisely. So we're going to talk a little bit about Humanities Nebraska. As far as this weekend's schedule, tell us a little bit about what to expect. For people that don't know, Humanities Nebraska as a title, what is it? Just tell us a little bit. So.
I guess to simplify that, we're a statewide nonprofit. We're headquartered in Lincoln, but we do programming around the state of Nebraska. We help Nebraskans explore what connects us and makes us human. That's the basis. Humanities sounds like a really academic topic, and it is to some degree in your college pantheon and that kind of thing. But we look at history, we look at culture, we look at literature, we look at ethics, we look at a lot of different topics that you wouldn't even realize are the humanities. It just sounds a little scarier than it is.
Yeah.
And so we're just looking at connecting folks, talking about the things that make us human beings.
So what brought up the topic of 50s in focus for this year?
Oh, well, when we go with Chautauqua, we look at what'll be interesting, what'll be fun to explore. We center it around a theme, and we usually do the same theme for a few years in a row. And in this case, with the 50s, we wanted to connect people with this decade. It often has a lot of nostalgia around it. You think about poodle skirts, and you think about rock and roll, and you think about cars and things like that. But there's a lot of things underneath that.
I get stuck on Back to the Future. So, you know.
So we look at those kinds of things, and we also look at what's going on underneath. What's going on in the world? Why are we maybe taking the time to escape into movies and TV and music and that? Because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world around people in the 1950s. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
And so we take a look at that, and we can connect folks that lived in the 1950s to today and hear from them along the way.
So,
like me.
I was going to say, like Laniel here. So your part, what are some of the specific things that you'll be doing then again?
Well, again, we're going to try to portray the late Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall, who is associated with the 1950s primarily through the Supreme Court decision, Brown versus the Board of Education, but there's much more to him than that. And we actually had a chance to meet him, and he was quite a character. And his undergraduate major at Lincoln University was the humanities. And then he went to law school at Howard University. So, but as Christy mentioned, we're interested in all facets of the 50s. Things that happened there are still with us in some ways today, like interstate highways. The residue of the Cold War. Now it's really got hot again. Of course, we had all of the movies and music that came out during that time. And I'm a big movie and music fan, so I remember everybody from Elvis to Little Richard to Chuck Berry and all of those people. And then as we got to the end of the decade, we had Fabian and Frankie Avalon and people like that. You don't remember those folks. But
sure I do.
You're talking to a jazz.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, well,
Louis
Louis Armstrong,
Oh, yeah.
Charlie Parker, Duke Ellington, all of those people.
He's a master trumpeter.
Well,
we have
was
that
it
in common. I played the trumpet.
really?
Yeah.
You know how a trumpeter introduces himself?
No.
Hi, I'm better than you.
On that note.
Well played.
Well, the other thing we forget about the 50s was that the movies had a lot of different themes. And so we had everything from The King and I to monster pictures.
Yeah.
They were really big in the 50s, right? From Godzilla, right? And people asked them the Trivial Pursuit question, who was the American reporting on Godzilla in Japan? And it was Raymond Burr, who played Perry Mason.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had Rodan, the creature from the Black Lagoon. They came from beneath the sea. All of that stuff came out. And they have one theme. We mishandled nuclear material. And we made these big ants and big, spiders and so on.
It's the same thing that happened with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It really is.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Michelangelo.
We're ready for our weekend poll, which is dropped on the SNOOZEBUSTER Facebook page. And so it's our first topic here for today. You won the lottery. So what band or artist is playing in your backyard? Kenna had quite a
Conundrum.
thought. Yeah, she had quite a thought on this. We'll let her start.
Well, I didn't have a thought on it. I knew instantly who I was going to pick. And here's the thing: when I do win the lottery, it's not going to be a concert or a backyard party. It's going to be a concert for one.
For you?
For just
There
me.
we go. There we go.
Black Bear. He's my absolute favorite artist. He's like a hip hop, pop, today's hits type of artist, and I absolutely love him.
Black Bear.
Black
So
Bear.
if it's a concert for one, do you get a backstage pass as well?
Oh yeah, I'll even make him supper. Like I'm just gonna invite him to my house, and he's just gonna sing me songs, and I'll feed him.
That's good. Nick the Cop, on his day off. You won the lottery. Which band is playing in your backyard?
I don't know if I'd have a band in my backyard. I think maybe I'd take all that money because it's a large winning, and I would
Sure.
just book out whatever concert I felt like going to that day, hop on a jet,
And just go.
Like Kenna, I bought all the seats, so I'll just take the few friends I have and take the ones I want to go with me.
So you're that one friend that meme is going around on Facebook right now that says, I won the lottery and I bought all of Kanye West tickets, and he's holding one sign. That's you. That's Nick Vargas.
That's me. Yeah.
Jim, how about you? You won the lottery. What band's playing in your backyard?
George Strait. Just saying.
Say again, which one?
George Strait.
Oh, yeah.
Saw him in Lincoln.
Is he retired yet? He was talking about retiring.
Yes/no.
Yeah.
He said he was done touring, but then went on another tour. So.
Is there going to be a Chris Gaines thing going on here or what?
Saw him in Lincoln. So.
Yeah. Want to welcome Amalia, intern Amalia. She's down to her last few days of Coffee Club.
I know 2 more.
2 more? Yeah. You want to introduce your guest that you brought with you?
Yeah, I brought my boyfriend today.
Hi, boyfriend.
I forced him to come.
You
His
did?
name's Jalen. I held him at gunpoint.
Jalen, welcome to Coffee Club. So,
Blink twice if you're in danger.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, you blink twice.
you won the lottery. What band's playing there, Amalia?
Jesse, I think this is a test for you. Who do you think I would pick?
Oh, Billie Eilish.
No.
Nope.
No?
No. Josh, do you know?
Was that a possibility? Wasn't
No.
that the one you
No.
were really?
Nope.
What was the gal's name?
It's not a gal.
It's not. Is it? Can I guess?
Yes.
Is it Kendrick Lamar?
No.
Nope.
That's a good guess, though.
That is a good guess.
It's a different one. She
Sheeran?
said it.
No.
She said it like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago.
Oh, can I have a hint? Rhymes with?
Mid Muddy.
Kid Cudi.
Yes.
Kid Cudi.
Yep, that's what it was. Dang
That's a good
nabbit.
one. All right, Jay, you're up, bud. You won the lottery. How about your backyard? Who's coming in to play a concert?
Walker Hayes.
Oh, that's good.
Jay, your mom just texted me. She said she would have Nelly. And I'm guessing I know why she
Also
wants
Nelly, too.
Yeah,
I think she wants Nelly because we went to the Nelly concert in Hastings that got rained out.
yeah. But did you get to see a little bit?
45 minutes.
Okay, all right.
Just a little bit.
All right, boyfriend. What was your name again? Jalen? All right. Okay, so you won the lottery. Who's playing the concert in your backyard?
I've been listening to a lot of 50 Cent lately, so probably 50 Cent.
No, that would be good.
Yeah.
Okay, there
That'd
you
be a
go.
good concert.
Let's do 50 Cent and Nelly together in my backyard.
Yeah, and then
got a pool, we
Nickelback,
can
so,
listen in the
just for
pool.
some change. What's
Nobody
that?
wants Nickelback at their backyard party.
Why not?
I've seen them live.
Oh,
They don't sound like they do on their CD.
Why do you want a Nickelback when you can go 45 cents more and get 50 cents?
That's right.
Well, it's like John Michael Montgomery, amazing in-studio musician. All right, so Christy, how about you? You won the lottery.
Goodness.
Me too.
So many good ones. We've gone to Garth Brooks at Memorial Stadium. He's a good entertainer. Big and in small venues. So I think that would be my choice.
I've seen Garth in a small venue. Josh has seen him in big venues.
Phenomenal.
And that would be a good call. Linnell, how about you?
I started out with Adele.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Adele.
Yeah.
Started out with Adele, and then moved to a jazz group, perhaps. You know, If Herbie Hancock's still around,
Yeah.
at 80 years old, and still.
Is that because your son?
Yeah, that's the only thing he falls asleep to. So, although
You fall asleep.
his favorite song is Neon Moon. And once you play Neon Moon, it's like instantly like, all right, I know it's bedtime.
Yeah. So I'd have a tough time. There's a guy by the name of Arturo Sandoval. He's a trumpeter.
Cuba.
Yes, yeah. He had an album, Flight to
Cuba, as
Freedom.
Kennedy used to call it.
The what?
Cuba.
Yeah.
Kennedy used to.
And he's one that I would probably.
I already know it. Can I say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Lindsey Sterling.
The other one would be Lindsey Sterling. Yes, she's the gal that plays the violin and kind of puts it with dubstep and all that.
And dances while she does it. I don't know how, but good for her.
No.
Yeah, there we go. How about Tijuana Brass?
Tijuana Brass, yes. Herb Alpert.
Herb Alpert.
Yes, yeah. That's good.
Well, all these years I thought was Latino, and he's not.
Really?
He's Russian.
He's Russian. All right, fine. Speaking of which, I think it's pronounced Lanoid and Friends. They are basically a Chicago tribute band. And that's another one that I wouldn't mind, because Chicago's not a thing anymore. But so that's a good weekend poll. You can go and check that out on our Facebook page and play along with that. Next topic here is, what would you include in the Redneck Book of Manners? Did we get some of the examples put together, Kenna?
Oh, biscuits. No, I
That's one
printed
of them.
them out.
Huh?
I printed them out.
Always,
go
always
chop,
offer,
But I forgot to cut them.
always offer a biscuit.
Yeah.
That's our redneck rule.
Or always offer a beer.
Yeah. What would you include in the Redneck Book of Manners?
I think a lot of the rednecks around here still open the door for people.
Well, yeah, that's being a gentleman, though.
Yeah, but
Rednecks can be gentlemen.
Absolutely.
yeah, we
Absolutely.
can.
In the Redneck Rule of Manners, one would be whoever has the biggest wheels has the right of way. That's one. Yeah. We're going to start handing them out. Okay. This is the first one here. Unless you have one. Did you have a...
I have is that this one here?
No. Here you go.
Let me get that one, okay.
So this is in the Redneck Book of Manners. What'd you get there, Linnell?
Never take a beer to a job interview.
Never take a beer to a job.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah. Unless...
You're at a brewery.
That's right.
Hey, have you tried this one? Yeah. All right. Who's next that got one of the Redneck
I got one
rules?
for you.
All right, Jim, let's get him a mic there.
Yeah.
All right, even if you're certain that you're included in the will, it's still considered tacky to drive a U-Haul to a funeral.
All right, who's next? All right, Amalia.
If you have to vacuum the bed, it's time to change the sheets. I don't get it.
I get it right away.
You don't have to. You just grab the sheet,
Fluff.
it off, fluff it a little bit.
Do people actually vacuum beds?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
What?
You don't vacuum your bed?
I vacuum mine once a week.
You don't do that?
Everybody vacuums their bed here.
Are you serious?
You're about to go to college and you don't know this?
Except me, I'm more modern. I use a Swifter.
I never thought about that.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you. I don't vacuum. I just wash it.
Yeah.
I've never heard of vacuuming the bed.
All right, Nick, what's on your list for the...
Always offer to bait your date's hook, especially on the first date.
Aw. All right, next.
I got one.
All right, Josh, go ahead.
I don't agree with this one, though.
Why not?
When sending your wife down the road with a gas can, it is impolite to ask her to bring back a sandwich.
I disagree as well. I'd want a sandwich and a six-pack.
Yes, it's just common sense.
Darcy would, I know Darcy,
wouldn't
she'd
she
bring
bring
back a
back a
sandwich.
At least some jerky, right? And a
There we go.
Reese's.
If we were talking about gas, you should get jerky.
Yeah, every time. And a Diet Coke.
I have one that you didn't write down.
Okay, go ahead.
If someone offers you fried chicken and sweet tea, it's rude to turn it down.
Amen.
That's true.
Very rude.
Especially if you're an old bag. Yeah.
Anybody else have any others?
I got one that you didn't write down.
Okay, go ahead.
Always remove the cars under your lawn before you mow.
But what if you need those blocks to Hold down the tent. Okay, that's a good one. So if you ever want to play along with that, what should be in the Redneck Book of Manners? Next topic for Coffee Club on a Friday morning. It seems that you can get subscriptions for almost everything now. So I asked everybody the question when we sent out the notes, would you pay for a handyman subscription?
No, that's why I married my husband.
Well, no. I mean, I get that.
It doesn't count, though. Are you paying for it?
But he's a busy guy.
In a roundabout way.
That's why Nick and I married our wives.
I like that roundabout way.
Why did we marry our wife?
Because they're more handy than we are.
Yeah, I'll admit
That's
that.
really true.
Yeah.
My wife
That's
can
true.
do a lot more stuff than
Yeah, they grew up on farms. So
Yeah,
they,
exactly.
Same. My
You,
wife's like that.
you know what Red Green says about, being handy?
That's pre-91. You're going to explain it.
Well, and it's Canadian. If women can't find you handsome, at least they find you handy.
Well, I guess Josh
I like
and I are
that.
pretty
Yeah,
handsome.
we're pretty handsome fellas.
Well, I flunked on both levels.
All right, Jim, what do you say?
I mean, the prideful man in me says no, but the realist would say, oh, absolutely.
The
I don't have-
practicality of it.
I don't have time to be. I need two.
But I feel like you could be, though. Like,
I'm a pretty handy guy.
See, yeah.
I just don't have enough time to do all the handy things that I know how to do. So it would be helpful.
The concept behind it is, would you pay for a handyman subscription? So in other words, if somebody offered, hey, 2 hours once a week, and basically you just had
That'd be great.
have a list of some certain things. Like this week for me, it would have been a simple, hey, mow the lawn.
Oh.
Most of the time, I don't
That's on
mind
the calendar.
I don't mind mowing the lawn.
Changing light bulbs.
But,
I hate changing.
You got those high ceilings?
Well, yes, but even like at the clinic, like they're fluorescent. You got to take the cover off, and you get the ladder. I'm a short guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those of us that are married, this would be good because then your honeydew list gets transferred to your handyman list.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I think I'm in. I think I'm gonna buy one.
But
Okay.
there's a 6 months grace period, though. You get 6 months to do any job.
Absolutely.
Oh, right.
And I take full advantage of the 6 months. Just ask my wife.
The last time my wife was frustrated with me was when I repeated a meme that I shouldn't have. And it went something like this.
So he's going to repeat it again.
I know where this is going.
She's not listening.
Just because you asked a man to do something doesn't need to remind him every 6 months.
That's right.
And I laughed and she didn't. and there's some truth to that.
There is.
But going back to our concept here, if you could pay somebody 2 hours every week and they just swing by and do whatever's on the list, is that not worth a subscription?
It's going to be at the most inconvenient time, like right when you're in the middle of Shark Week. And then, like, you see the great white in the cage come in, and then they're like, and you're like,
You can pause your subscription for that week.
no.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't want a handyman. I need a cleaning lady. Someone who's going to do my laundry.
Okay, that's practical.
In my
Same
dishes.
thing, right?
Like,
Handy person.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
Well,
It doesn't need to be man or woman. It could
Yeah.
See, my wife would
Neat.
say, look, subscriptions, field and stream. You have to feel where the hole is and then stream the instructions online.
Truth. It's a great concept. If we have any entrepreneurs out there, maybe you can give that a whirl. The handyman service of McCook. It is game time. We're going to have some fun with this. Spy the Lie. Give you 3 stats. One of them is bold-faced lie. First for Spy the Lie is Ben and Jerry learned how to make their ice cream by taking a $5 correspondence course. Or is the lie, around the world each year, around 100 people choke to death on pens? Or is it, before auditioning Robert Pattinson for the role of Batman, producers first tried to convince George Clooney to revisit his role?
That's a lie. It's a lie.
I think it's the Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
It's the Batman one.
I think it's the correspondence course.
yeah, I'm going to go with
Was there
Josh.
such a
I think
thing
it's the
back then?
Batman one.
All right, what say you, Amalia?
It's the pen one.
You think the pen one?
Yeah,
See,
more people have to choke on pens. than that.
I disagree with the pin one. Like, I think that one's pretty accurate because I almost became a victim of choking on a pin before.
That's why there's a hole in the
Yeah.
cap thing, you know, right?
At what age are you not supposed to put pins in your mouth? Jameson, do you put
8.
pins in your mouth?
No,
So
but
8 and younger.
I'm 45 and
I
I
think
still.
the last one's wrong because I'm a pretty good Batman fan.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're just agreeing with Josh.
That's
All
'cause
right.
Josh is.
How about over here? What are you saying?
I'm gonna have to agree with Josh too. I think it's the Batman one.
It's Batman.
Batman.
Yeah, because they didn't revisit George Clooney. They revisited the guy before Robert Pattinson. Not Ben Affleck before that.
Okay. The lie is, before auditioning Robert Pattinson for the role of Batman, producers did not try to convince George Clooney. So that leads me into one more quick topic. Best Batman.
The guy I was talking about.
You don't know his name?
what
You
his
call him
name
the
is.
best Batman?
I don't like
Chris.
Alan
Val
West.
Kilmer. It
Right?
wasn't Val Kilmer, was it?
No.
I don't like Batman. I like Joker.
I like the original Batman with Jack Nicholson as the Joker
Yes.
because he has a great line I use in my classes. You know, when we have to reform the city, this town needs an enema. I thought that was a great line.
Yeah, it worked out good in the end.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
He actually was a good
He
Batman.
was very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a good actor.
I can get behind that one. Spy the Lie number 2. 3 stats coming your way. As a flock of doves is called a flight. Polytexture is a thin film used to seal the tar to the underside of roofing shingles. Or is it Americans spend $1.5 billion a year on romance novels?
It's only 1.5 billion.
Polyurethane is not used to.
No, polytexture.
Polytexture?
Nah. That's a lie.
What was the first one?
A flock of doves is called a flight.
That's true.
That's true.
I thought a flight was when you got those little samples of beers.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
The flight is what I came in on yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's got which one for the? Who's got the flight is a flock of doves? Okay, that's true. How about Americans spend 1.5 billion on romance novels? Anybody?
False.
I think that's
Pretty
false.
low.
Okay.
False.
Polytexture is a word I just made up.
Oh,
That's what I was
I was gonna
going
say, I don't
for.
think polytexture is a thing.
Polytexture. Yeah.
No.
Speaking of which, do you know what a group of baboons is called?
Congress.
A congress. That is correct. It is. Every chance I get, I share that one. I really do.
That explains a lot about the U.S. government.
It does.
Absolutely,
It does.
yeah,
It does.
yeah.
Spy the Lie number 3. This is the third one. 12 U.S. states have a coastline. Or is it bamboo can grow as much as 35 inches a day? Or the opposite sides of dice always add up to 7?
The coastline. There's
Coast-
20.
So
Oh,
there's
there's
more
got to
than
be
22 or 23.
28.
Yeah.
there's more than 12 states.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's going with the 12 U.S.
But
states.
they don't
Yeah.
tell you what the coast is. They don't tell you there's a river or an ocean
Right.
Or the Great Lakes.
So like,
Great Lakes.
I would say there's like 25 to 35.
There are 30 U.S. states with coastline. That's how it works out.
Ocean coastline or
I didn't
just
say
say
that.
it's just-
I didn't say that. With coastline.
And Nebraska isn't Nebraska like one of the ones that have the most rivers running through it?
We got a Navy.
We do got a Navy.
We got a Navy, but
But no seals.
we do.
And it's illegal to whale hunt.
It's Flex Seals, but you know. Last game here for today. Breakfast bingo. Josh, you want to explain it here?
So the first answer starts with a B, second answer starts with an I. NGO.
So you get 5 questions.
but they don't have to do with breakfast.
Yeah, they don't deal with breakfast at all. Well, sometimes.
First question here. An alcoholic liquor distilled from wine or fermented juice is called
Brandy.
brandy. When you're not inside,
Outside?
chocolate, vanilla, strawberry.
Whoa, that doesn't make
Well, that
any
doesn't
sense.
make any sense.
Why didn't we go
wait.
B.O.?
That's
supposed to be
bongo
BI.
at that point. Are we spelling bongo or bingo?
When you're
Jesse?
not outside, you're
inside.
You said when you're not inside.
You're outside. So I guess it's now bongo.
You're trying to see if you're paying attention.
You're going to have to wipe off your readers.
Jesse, take another drink of coffee. I don't think you're awake yet.
We're on it.
I think I'm going to have to see if I'm paying attention. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry.
Napoleon.
Neapolitan.
Absolutely.
When the light turns green,
Go.
What?
you go.
Gas.
Yep.
Well, you don't step on the gas anymore. $5 a gallon.
Yeah.
You gotta ease into it now.
Egg producing reproductive organ.
Ovary.
Ovary. You guys did good for.
I was going to say ostrich.
Have you ever had ostrich egg?
I have not.
I
They're
really
big
want.
though,
I
aren't they?
really want to try it.
You get one, bring it over. We'll cook it on the Blackstone.
We have to saw into it.
They're on Amazon Prime.
I'd
Try the
Check that
poacher.
out.
I guess
ostrich.
as long as we
Not
can put
poached.
bacon with
Oh,
it, life
poached
is
it.
pretty good
Not
there.
poach the ostrich, but poach the egg. I'm with
right.
you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next topic here this morning. What is your swear word alternative? I'll give you a couple that the internet's been using lately. Barnacles. Biscuits. You used that one earlier today.
I use biscuits. I use waffles. I use food.
I'm going to enunciate this one very carefully. Slug in a ditch.
Let's see, there's a child involved in one of them.
Yeah.
And the other one is, no, I just say, son of a barnstormer.
Of a barnstormer? How about you, Christy? What is your swear word
I've got
alternative?
small kids at home, so I have to come up with some on the fly. So I probably wouldn't stick with the one that you have to be careful about how you say
Right.
it because I don't know. It just kind of what goes with it, and then you stop yourself before you say the other
Yeah.
thing.
You remember Dustin Hoffman in Kramer versus Kramer?
Yes.
He burned his hand. He said, God damper. He said, damper.
How about Amalia? Do you have alternative swear words? What's your best one?
Waz.
You're going to have to explain that. What is that?
So like, I know I'm trying to think about it because I'm gonna say it on accident.
Yeah.
What's the word that you?
The F word. So I'll be like waz off. I'll say that too.
Oh, waz. I'm gonna start saying it. Waz off.
Yeah. Now the only thing I can think is Danielson and Karate Kid. So
Waz off. Waz on.
That's right. Mr. Miyagi. Yeah.
all right, Jim. How about you? What's
All right, dag nabbit. You don't hear people say that.
my dad used to say that all the time.
Dag nabbit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Mine is. Well, does anybody know mine? What is mine?
Son of a motherless goat.
Studio.
Well, yeah.
No, she says that.
No, mine is blast them
The
fluffy
fluffy kittens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you know it's a bad thing if I use that. So, all right, Jay, what's up?
Vorks.
What is that?
It's kind of like the F word.
Jameson exposing himself in front of his dad today.
Yeah.
Jameson, have you ever gotten in trouble for saying a cuss
Graduated from
word?
college already.
I get in trouble sometimes, but I have probation sometimes.
Who cusses more, dad or mom?
Mom, definitely mom.
She usually says it. The duck.
All right, Nick,
Way to
how
pass
about
that mic to somebody else before you're not getting in trouble, buddy.
protect our FCC license here? Yeah. All right, go ahead. Yep.
I probably use biscuits a lot.
Biscuits.
Yeah, I use food a lot.
Yeah.
Food's my go-to.
It's an easy one. How about you, Josh?
I just go straight for it. I don't mess around. No, I'm not a person to beat around the bush. I just go. Just say the word.
Yeah,
I say
I'm with
twat
you.
waffle a lot.
I'm with you, Josh. I don't have many alternatives.
My mom said Snickle Fritz, and I've never heard her say that.
Well, that's good if your mom's never had to use the alternative explicitive towards you.
Her alternative cuss word growing up was Jesse Josh. That was hers. You knew when she said that there was something serious.
Makes sense. Mine's always Kenneray. So when people say Kenneray, I always think I'm in trouble.
It's endearing when I use it.
No, it's not. My counselor used to use it in the same way you use it, and it scares me. No.
Which is worse, when I call you Kenneray or trigger the dinosaur sound?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Megan just texted me. She uses piss cats a lot. She does. I hear it a lot. Piss cats.
Yeah.
I use jelly like Smuckers.
There you go.
So there's your alternative cuss words. Here's a couple others in there. Sugar, honey, iced tea.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you can still say it, but my family always used Bob Saget a lot.
Bob Saget.
Yeah.
Well, but now that he's passed,
Can we do that? I don't know. I don't know if it's right.
I don't know. It feels weird now. Give it a couple years, I suppose. Next topic on the Coffee Club here this morning is, what did the internet kill? For example, encyclopedias. So
there used to be somebody to come around at the door, wasn't there?
That's right.
That would sell you?
World Books and Encyclopedia Britannica.
Britannica, yeah. We had some at our house. I don't know where they went.
Yeah. Groliers, yeah. We used to have those. And now it's, everything is online. So I told my son I'm not only on Facebook, I'm on Facelift Book, too.
Yeah, because wasn't there vacuum salesman, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, vacuum Hoover
and Kirby.
They still come around.
And on Fuller brushes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember those. Yep.
So what would you say the internet killed there, Linnea?
What was it?
What would you say the internet killed?
The internet? I missed the question, I'm sorry.
What did the internet discontinue or kill or stop?
Just about all those products. You have to go to Amazon to get them now.
Yeah. I still remember, so when I was in college, part of my books I could get from the bookstore, or I could get them through my iPad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you went to college recently?
Yeah, no. Well, in the last 12 years.
I went to college. The bookstore was the only alternative, and it was always a line.
Yeah.
Right. And there was always a line of people who drop in the books when they came out of the bookstore because they couldn't hold them.
Yeah. We were a fit generation back then. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Jim. How about you? What did the internet kill? What would you say?
People who just know random knowledge. So my wife always accused me of how do you know that? And I'm like, I don't know. I just know that. Well, now people don't know it. They just Google it, but it doesn't stay. They just Google it.
It's like random access memory now. It really is.
Right. Yes.
All right, Amalia, what did the internet kill?
She don't know. She's part of the generation of the internet.
She's lived with the internet since she's grown up.
No, I remember a time when I would go outside and play.
And she was 4.
You still lived.
We had a stick. We had dirt. We had life.
Yeah, I remember. I talked about this with my mom. The way that my sister was raised, because her and I are 6 years apart, she has never made a mud cake before.
Wait, what?
I know, and I thought that was so weird. I was talking about how when I was in Mexico and we would go down there, I would always make mud cakes with my cousins, right? And my sister's like, "What is that? Is it good?" And I'm like, "Are you serious?"
It's a little gritty, but give it a shot.
Yeah.
Better than moon pies.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not that young. I still.
She got a childhood.
She still lived life.
Yeah, I still live life.
So my next question is, did you ever yell and speak into the fan?
Heck yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did it last week when I was in Mexico. I still do it.
So one of the answers that was given to us when the topic came up was not being able to remember that thing from that guy. That's exactly what Jim's saying, Before the internet, at the radio station, we got calls from the bar all the time to settle bets as DJs. I mean, because as the radio DJ, you knew stuff.
Yeah.
Although for me, I used to have a little bit of this bug in my ear, when I couldn't come up with something. So I guess in that respect, the internet has gotten rid of that because I can just look it up. But it would bother me forever to, I can't think of this person's name or whatever, or what year that happened or something like that. So I guess maybe for some of us, it might have.
I have my little radio show. I always had a little earpiece there, and the director was Tug McGraw.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
Yeah. Always the answer.
Tug McGraw. Yeah, absolutely. How could we forget him?
Anybody else have an answer for what the internet has killed?
Mega says it killed common sense because everybody just believes whatever they read on the internet, which is very true.
Right.
Like vacuuming your bed.
I still can't tell if you're joking, because if you're being like serious, I should probably like buy a vacuum. Because I don't want my roommates to think I'm weird and then
Vacuum cleaner and vacuum your bed.
Yeah.
Amalia, because I love you.
Just let her figure it
no,
out.
Jesse, don't make me.
I need to buy, because I love you, I will buy you a vacuum for your bed.
Yes, thank you.
They make a special
I appreciate
vacuum.
it, yeah.
They make a special vacuum for it. It's
I can't
super
just take my
lightweight.
regular vacuum and just
No,
stand on
it's
the
too much
bed.
work. You got to get the handheld ones. They work so much
Right.
better because then you can get in, like the crevices.
I've used the regular vacuum on the couch to get the dog hair off.
Yeah, that's okay, but like you got to get the handheld ones for your bed because the sheets, they kind of get sucked up in there.
Also, the internet killed paper maps. Huh? When's the last time you had a
They
paper
did.
map?
Right, that's right.
Oh, when you had to.
That's right.
Yeah.
Everything's GPS now. And,
Yeah.
Or Google.
I stopped somebody the other day, and in the passenger seat, they had the paper map
Yeah?
open.
Did you give him a warning?
For the paper map?
No.
For reading it while driving.
Yeah.
He wasn't reading it while he was driving. It was sitting over on the seat.
Well, yeah, but
Well, I don't
nobody.
listen to the GPS because if you don't do what she says recalculating. And my daddy told me not to deal with a calculating lady of any background. So the GPS out.
But I will tell you this: nobody ever reading a paper map drove into a lake, right?
I know.
Unless they can't read it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's.
Unless that lake was on their map, as their destination.
They didn't get the updated map.
Last
right,
one.
that's right, exactly.
How about this? The need for high school reunions.
We still do them.
Yeah.
I haven't been to one yet. I graduated in 2005.
Yeah.
The last one I went to, nobody could remember anybody.
All got to know each other for the
Make all
first
new
time.
friends.
Brand new guys.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. Everybody grew up.
What year did you graduate?
Yeah. Y'all ready for our VK trivia brain teaser today?
Ready.
Okay. Malia, I know you'll like this one. 4 men dove into a swimming pool, but only 3 of them got their hair wet. How is that possible?
One was bald.
What are you saying?
She looked right at me when she said that too.
Well,
You looked right at about 5 of us.
Yeah. It's the answer. She got it.
right.
She got it.
I mean, I get that.
We don't all have luscious locks like Josh.
Hey, when I was his age, I had hair. Second one for our VK trivia. A woman goes to a carnival, and the carney says to her, if I write your exact weight on this piece of paper, you have to give me $50. But if I can't, I'll pay you $50. He has no scale, so the woman agrees. And she had to pay him $50. Why?
Because he wrote your correct weight.
Right.
Your exact weight.
Your exact
Spelled it
weight.
out.
And by the way, she paid it in pounds.
Yeah, it's an English joke.
That's common sense.
I love that. That's good. There's our VK trivias here for today. I think we're just about ready for the birthdays already. Man, where has the hour gone? Anybody got any birthdays?
I do.
Have some birthdays to share. Oh, that's right. You were told
Yeah, Joy Farr.
not to forget one.
It's her birthday today. Her husband said she turns, I think he said, 32 or 36. I don't remember, but I mean, to me, she still looks 29.
Yeah.
Love that woman.
Any other birthdays from anybody?
I have William Dunn celebrates a 35th birthday. And then also David Campbell celebrates a 31st birthday. And then Cascade Burdick has a birthday today. Used to be Tolman.
Jay, you got any friends got any birthdays here quick soon that you know of, buddy?
Any friends with birthdays coming up soon that you know of?
Well, mine's coming in September.
His is in September.
September. All right.
14th, right?
So we come over. Can we come over?
Invited.
Can we? Yeah. So can we come to your
Easy,
party?
buddy, we're on.
If you have a pet dog, bring it.
Oh,
Easy
so
J,
then I'm
Easy
invited.
J, we're
I've
on
got
the
a
radio.
puppy.
You're going to have a lot of people show up at our house.
That's right. Is there cake?
Because it's my birthday and I have my own little quirky.
I have a mini dachshund.
It's cute.
It is. She is very cute. I'll have to show you a picture.
Laurel Arnold has a birthday today.
Amalia, got any birthdays? No? Yes, no?
My grandma's birthday was like 2 days ago.
Okay. What was your grandma's name? Is this the grandma that made us the really good hot sauce?
Yeah, both of them made it. But no, the grandma that lives here in the United States, it's
Okay.
her birthday.
Okay.
And I felt really bad because I didn't remember till like 12 p.m. Or a.m., whatever.
The midnight one?
The like next day.
Oh.
So I ran out of time to tell her, and then she called my mom yesterday and said that none of her grandkids love her, and I felt awful.
Oh. Melanie Bradley with a birthday. Brock Wagner, the musician, with a birthday. Gracie Nelson's got a birthday. Tessa Nelson, they're twins. Tommy Sanders, also Tara Sides. David Lee, Lindsay Foster, Julie Sanders, Dave Burton, and Brad Fielding with birthdays here today.
City Manager Nate Snyder has a birthday tomorrow.
Okay.
You took mine. I was going to say that.
Oh, sorry. You say it.
City Manager Nate Snyder has a birthday tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay. All right. Other weekend birthdays that I have on my list would include Austin Martin, Caitlin McCorkle, Libby Hartwell, Chad Coleman, Sarah Bradley, Ashley Donovan, Candace Malik, Chuck Beard, Stanley Anderson, Maria Lopez, and Shaylin Reichert has a birthday. Thanks, Amalia. Thanks, boyfriend. Leighton Fisher's got a birthday also. So we got to
Patsy
pick
Cline
a
would
winner.
have been
out of this.
91 today.
You what?
Patsy Cline would have been 91 today.
Really?
Yeah.
91 years old.
I personally think we should pick Joy Farr just because her husband came into the station to let us know.
To wish her birthday?
Yes.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
So what are the prizes that Joy gets? Do you remember, Kenna?
I do. Rocket. I thought maybe you're going to have
Nope,
give this to
it's-
Josh.
it's all you.
Saintert's Donut, Rocket Inn Pizza, and we have a bunch of Coca-Cola beverages. I think we still have the Rain Energy. I know we have the AHA. I think we still have Dr. Pepper left. And I believe there's still the Minute Maid Refreshkas.
Yep, the strawberry.
flavor.
All right. Let's move on to our celebrity birthdays here today. This is a little fun game. It's everybody against Josh, okay? I'm going to yell out who they are. You tell me why they are famous. And we'll see how you guys do. We're going to start with Will Wheaton.
Actor.
Yep.
Actor.
Why is he famous?
Star Trek.
Big Bang Theory.
I was just going to say,
From acting.
Will Wheaton's probably more famous from The Big Bang Theory,
Yes.
even though Star Trek is why he was on The Big Bang.
We're not Trekkies.
No.
We're Star Wars.
Yeah.
We needed somebody to upstage Jim Parsons.
Tough order. So, Mario Chambers with a birthday here today.
Singer.
He's a TV actor. He was probably best known for being on Degrassi, The Next Generation, and something called The Latest Buzz. Amanda Faye is
No, don't know her.
she's a YouTube star. Mussolini.
Italian
Singer.
dictator.
Yes, he was a dictator.
Hung upside down when they killed him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
have no idea.
Yep. Italian dictator.
World War II.
World War II era. And poet, by the way.
Really?
He was a poet. Yeah.
Was he a good poet?
No. That's why they hung him upside down.
Fernando Alonso.
A soccer player.
Don't know.
No. How about race car driver? Probably best known for
Formula One.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tony Sirico, is that how you pronounce it?
Actor.
Yes, he was an actor. He was in The Sopranos.
Come on, Donnie.
He was most famous for his role of Paulie on the Sopranos. Also was amassed over 80 credits throughout his long acting career. He's from New York City.
Is he
In
Italian?
college or in acting?
I don't know.
Okay.
David Warner.
Actor, English actor, head cut off in The Omen.
Yeah, very good, yes. And he was also in something called Tron.
Right.
You remember that?
With Jeff Bridges.
Josh, you're losing today.
He's kicking your butt.
That's fine.
You're welcome
I'm
here
with
anytime.
Josh.
How How about Dak Prescott?
Quarterback, Cowboys.
Quarterback.
Don't
There you
know.
go.
Dak.
At least for now.
Was it Mississippi State before that?
Yep.
College?
Very good.
I was just gonna guess Jock
Why? Because of the sharp cheekbones? Is that?
because
is
he
that-
looks like a box.
Yeah. This is true. What else we
Is
got
that
here?
a jock in the box?
And now suddenly I want chicken. I don't know. Let's see. 7:30. Let's see about tomorrow. Anybody? Oh, Arnold. He's got a birthday tomorrow.
Get down.
Why is it that everybody can do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation?
Well, they asked him how he became a governor, and he said, "Total recall."
I know the first girl.
Joey King.
Yeah, she's a really good actress.
Okay, what's she been in?
She's in The Kissing Booth.
Yes.
She's also she's in one or two horror movies too.
The Conjuring,
Yeah.
Reign Over Me, White House Down, Crazy Stupid Love, and Fargo.
She's really good.
Yeah, that's a scary one.
Those are all horror films.
The Kissing Booth's not.
How about Terry Crews?
Actor.
Actor
He's funny.
and muscle flexor.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody hates Chris. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He was in something called White Chicks, Norbit, Bridesmaids,
Where did he play football at?
The Expendables.
Mississippi.
Nope.
Do you know the answer?
Yep.
Where?
Western Michigan.
Western Michigan University. Played football. Spent a handful of seasons in the NFL, also appearing in some 32 games between
He's on a
1990.
reality show now, isn't he?
America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Really?
He's the host.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Lisa Kudrow,
Phoebe.
Phoebe Boucher.
Hey, I know her too. I know Phoebe, but the girl underneath her too. To the left.
I was going to say that's a dude.
Gina, I think is her name.
Gina Rodriguez.
Yeah, she's from Jane the Virgin.
Also, The Bold and the Beautiful.
She's good too. She's
Beautiful.
Paul Anka.
Paul Anka, Canadian with Greek ancestry, wrote songs for Frank Sinatra, My Way, and for Tom Jones's.
Are you an encyclopedia?
Yes, pretty much. Pretty
No,
much. See,
but
this
Paul
is
Anka
why
said
we rank.
he wrote She's a Lady for Tom Jones.
Yeah.
But he explained that it was not to be performed the way Tom Jones performs it. Hanka has 6 daughters.
Yeah.
He said if I had performed it like Tom Jones, I would have had 6 sons.
And he's also the Put Your Head on My Shoulder guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Diana.
Henry Ford.
He created
Ford Company, yeah.
Ford Motor
Model
Company.
T.
Yeah. And I think that's all our really famous people.
No, you missed the Karate Kid.
Tom Green. The Karate Kid, which
Ralph
one?
Go down.
Ralph Macchio?
No. The other one.
The other
Hillary Swank.
Oh,
What?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who is that?
2-time Academy Award winner.
Encyclopedia.
Yeah. And she was in $1 Million Baby with Clint
Yep.
Eastwood.
Good. That's a great movie.
Yeah. it's
Also,
fantastic.
P.S. I Love You.
And Boys Don't Cry.
Wow.
Josh, I think it is official. You have been knocked off your podium.
It's about time.
It's very
Go
good.
Josh.
Well, we're going to wrap things up for Coffee Club here this morning. Appreciate everybody coming by. Jim, before you go, give you an opportunity to invite people out to your establishment should they need some care here in town.
Yeah, so we're open 7 days a week, 7 to 7, Monday through Friday. Saturdays 8 to 5, Sundays 1 to 5. So
Even
if
Christmas Eve.
If something comes up and
Yeah.
you need some immediate care, come on out, walk in. Don't need to call.
Yeah.
We're there for you.
They usually have some coffee in the corner, too.
We do have coffee.
Yeah. Quality urgent care right here in McCook. Appreciate you being here, Jim. That's
Yeah,
good.
thank you.
That's good. You're welcome anytime. Want to also circle around for Humanities Nebraska and Chautauqua that's coming in this weekend. I suppose the elephant in the room, what is Chautauqua as a whole?
I knew there was going to be a
You knew that
quiz
was
on
coming, right.
So it harkens back to Chautauqua, New York, where we had historically there was a gathering to learn about different topics, and that's what basically that's what we do with Chautauqua today is learn about the different topics that we have in the 1950s. So we start 3 o'clock today with a tea party at the Museum of the High Plains. We'll have a fashion show. We'll have Jim Newton, who will speak about President Eisenhower tonight as well, cars, and then all kinds of other topics on Saturday as well. As we talked about, There's something for everyone. I think that's the important thing. And we just really appreciate our partners here in McCook that helped us make this happen. So thank you. Free and open to the public.
And Lydia, thanks for being here. Hope you have
It's
a wonderful
privilege.
experience.
Thank you. Thank you. Hope to come back. And I got this is your card, so I'll make sure you get those coffee cups.
Yeah, that's right. And you have an official coffee club membership card too now.
Yes,
so
I do.
You're welcome
with all
anytime.
the rules on it and so on. Yes.
J-Man, we appreciate you coming out, being with us one more time.
Adios, amigos.
Getting up early.
September 14th, his birthday, right?
September, yep.
All
If
right.
you have a dog, you're invited.
It's going to be a big
Sticking with
time
that.
in Cambridge.
I guess I got to buy a dog.
Yeah.
You can borrow one of ours.
Which
Yeah,
one?
you can borrow Oakley. We
Which
don't
one?
care about her.
She's the German Shepherd, and we do care about her.
We care about Oakley.
Your sister especially.
I have
cares
2
about her.
German
Yeah.
Shepherds. So.
No, Oakley pees and poops it. No, that's Tobia.
All right. It's 8:02. There you go, folks. That is Coffee Club on Friday, July 29th from Hometown Family Radio's Coyote Country. Happy Weekend Eve.
Ready.